So one thing which I have found is that success or results, right? The way we measure it is one thing, but having fun doing that or enjoying that success is a totally different thing. So I meet a lot of people who, when you look at their profiles, when you look at what they have done, you almost are left in awe. But when you meet them, when you really open and connect, you find that their life is miserable or like they're striving for the
Yeah,
enjoyment,
yeah, it's
right? Or they're
true.
dealing with
True.
very real health or personal challenges. So can you speak on that? How has that panned out for you?
I think that I feel very grateful and for the life that I have right now, and that after going down this path of trying all these different things out, I found something that I feel incredibly passionate about. And as you mentioned, that joy that comes from your work, where your work doesn't totally feel like work, it actually feels like a hobby, it actually feels like something that you want to do, is something that is way too rare in the world. And you hear about that sometimes, but you don't see it too often. And it's such a wonderful feeling. I used to, on Sundays, I would just dread Monday. I would just dread it. Oh God, oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. And when I started years ago and when I was much younger to go down this other path, on Sunday night, rather than feeling this sinking feeling in the pit of my stomach, I'd look at my email more frequently, like, everything, what's going to happen tomorrow morning? And I would be so excited to open my email. And that's a feeling that has continued to this day. And I think you're absolutely right that the people who are really genuinely passionate about what they're doing are incredibly inspiring. And I'm so glad that I believed that was possible when I wasn't feeling like that, and that I trusted that people weren't just lying and trying to sound cool and make themselves seem great. But it is a real thing. And now I feel very, like I said, I feel very grateful that I get to do it. And I think that organizations where you have not only passionate leaders, but more importantly, passionate team members are the ones where that engender the most passion from clients. And where one of the things that our client said to me about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was just chatting with them, and they're like, "We have to be a little careful because the Plan A staff keeps winning Employee of the Month. So our employees are getting a little jealous. So if you don't mind, we're not going to you're making us look bad." And it just made me feel so proud that our team is behaving like that. But yeah, I think that's a great point that you bring up about the passion for life.
Yeah, yeah. And thank you for right, sharing this, but also doing this. Even in our conversation, there is an energy, there is an enthusiasm, right? There is not, I don't see stress, I don't see hurry, I don't see you thinking about the next meeting or the previous meeting.
Yeah.
And I think that's so much more valuable because that allows for gratitude, that allows for that connection, that allows for empathy. All of these things that we talk so much about, right? Empathy, trust, but it's really being in this moment, being present is what actually gives us the chance and not trying to be empathetic or trying to be trustworthy or trying to be passionate.